Hi everyone, it's Amanda with Beyond Birth Doula, here to give you some advice that I think is helpful for any parent or caregiver, just some good to know items when it comes to newborns. So whether you decide for your child it's best to breastfeed, it's best to pump, and then bottle feed, or whether you're going to use formula, there's one thing that remains the same: the size of the newborn stomach. It's something that I like to go over in my courses for lactation support. It's also something I like to go over as a labor doula, even postpartum doula. I like to educate the moms or families the size of a newborn stomach, because sometimes just in society, we see new moms with the baby and a huge 8-ounce bottle that they're shoving in the baby's mouth. And I'm going to go ahead and put some money on the fact that if they're shoving that much liquid down a baby, they're going to throw up a lot of it. And here's the deal. Babies throw up. Spit up is just a way of life. However, their stomachs can't contain that much liquid, especially in those newborn days, because this is the size of a newborn stomach. It's about 5 to 7 milliliters. There's controversy out there, there's discussions out there that their stomach is larger than this and people are not feeding their babies enough. And there's something that I always remind moms: this is a visual. Every baby's different. I suggest feeding your babies until they're full. So if you're breastfeeding, if you breastfeed until the baby pops off, they have nice and relaxed hands, they're nice and comfortable, they're going to sleep, that milk drunk state, then we're going to say that they have fed an adequate amount, that they're content. Make sure they have enough wet and poopy diapers, and the doctor is saying that their weight gain is good. Same thing with bottle feeding breast milk or bottle feeding formula. You want to make sure that the baby is in control of how much they're taking. So by pace feeding, which is how I educate moms, by giving the baby a little bit of the whatever you're using, breast milk formula, stopping, burping them, letting them get that gas up and out so that they're not in pain later, and then giving them a little bit more, stopping and burping them. What it's doing is it's allowing for that gas to get out, because here's the deal. Newborn days with a gassy newborn is just bad. It's very bad. They're discomfort, they don't understand, they're screaming, they're wailing, they're cringing. You don't want to see that. So by pace feeding, you're giving them time to get that gas up and out. And also you're letting them decide when they're full, because when you go to put that bottle back in again, they'll pucker up those lips, and that's telling you that they're done. And once again, as long as you're getting enough wet, poopy diapers and they're waking with their doctor is good, then you're doing great. You don't need to shove an 8-ounce bottle, try to fit it into this tiny little stomach for a newborn. By day 3, we're looking at about 22 to 27 milliliters, still not that much. By 1 week, you're looking at the size of a ping pong, 45 to 60 milliliters. And by a month, we're looking at the size of a large egg. You're looking at 80 to 150 milliliters. These are great visuals to have because, you're looking at your sweet baby. You want to make sure that they're getting adequate amounts of food, and just understanding that their stomachs really, start off so small that we don't want to pressure it into stretching and being discomfort and all that stuff. So it's advice that I give in my lactation courses when it comes to a mom who's wanting to breastfeed. It's also something that I go over in your prenatal visits as a labor doula, and it's something that I discuss with parents who are having issues in the postpartum time frame. So I'm here to support you in whatever decision you make, whether that's breastfeeding, formula. I'm here to promote feeding your baby and your child. Like, you can't really stop feeding them at some point that I'm aware of. I'm still having to feed mine. I think when they move out, you may not have to feed them as much, but it's a good long time where we have to feed our kids, and that choice is yours to make, and I'm here to support you with it. So please let me know how I can support you here at Beyond Birth Doula. Thank you.